Morning class. In this class, we are going to talk about 20th century inventions. That means all those inventions that took place in 20th century. Presently, we are living in 21st century. So, all the inventions that were made in 19s, we are going to talk about those inventions. And this is your page 82 and page 83 in your general knowledge book. So, the 20th century saw a steady process in science and technology, and here's a timeline of some significant inventions of the century. First is first one we have Willis Haviland Carrier invented the air conditioner in the year 1902. So what you need to do, you need to remember the name of the person and what was invented and when it was invented. So Willis Haviland Carrier, he invented air conditioner in the year 1902. So it's on basis of the years. Now, next invention was in 1928, which was done by Scottish biologist whose name is Alexander Fleming, who discovered penicillin. Okay, penicillin was discovered by Scottish biologist. That means he was doing he had done study in biology, and his name is Alexander Fleming, who discovered penicillin. Next we have 1938. Just notice, then first was done in 1902, then 1928, then we have in 1938. That means after 10 years the first photocopier was invented by Chester F. Carlson. So the photocopy machine, the first that we see in shops today, that are used to take out the photocopies, this was first invented in 1938 by a person whose name is Chester F. Carlson. Okay, just remember the year, the thing invented, and who invented. Next, we have in 1901. So, okay, it was started like this: 1901, 1902, 1903, then it. So, coming to the next one, Galileo Marconi sent his first radio signal across the Atlantic Ocean from England to Canada in the year 1901. So we can say that the first radio signal was sent where? From Atlantic Ocean from England to Canada, and this was done by Guglielmo Marconi in the year 1901. This is the picture. This is his picture. So here the picture of Scottish biologist Alexander Fleming is also shown. Just go through the pictures as well. Next, in 1903, the first gas motored and manned aeroplane was invented by Wilbur Wright and Orville Wright. So the first gas motored, that means the aeroplane which was manned and it was gas motored, it was operated on gas. It was invented by two people, these were two brothers, Wilbur Wright and Orville Wright. They invented this aeroplane. This invention took place in 1903. So this was basically a gas based aeroplane. It was based on the phenomena of the balloon. If we take a balloon and fill helium gas in it, it will float. Okay, it will fly up. So this is on this basis the first gas motored and manned aeroplane was made by both of them. Next we have a precursor to the modern television. The mechanical television was invented by John Logie Baird. So he invented the precursor to the modern television. Okay, that was the mechanical television. This today we have the electrical televisions which work on the electric basis, electricity, but earlier it was mechanical one. That means it worked on the manpower. That means man gave the energy and then it worked. Next we have Edwin Howard Armstrong invented frequency modulation. That means FM radio. In earlier days, people used to have the radios. They used to listen to the FM frequency modulation radios, that means radios which work on the frequency modulation basis. And I remember my grandparents also had this kind of radios at that time, and they used to listen to the news and what's going on in this world with the help of radios. Also, they used to listen to the commentary of the cricket matches over the radios. So this was first done by Edwin Howard Armstrong, and it was in 1933. It is his picture which is shown in your book. Next, coming to the tidbits, in 1962, American Telephone and Telegraph Company, that means AT&T, this is a laboratory. Okay, so this is a laboratory. This introduced Bell 103 modem. It was the first modem to be made commercially available in the United States. So the first modem that was made available in America was 1962, which was introduced at AT&T Bell Laboratories. This is a laboratory. This is the name of the laboratory. And what is the meaning of modem, children? Modem is a device that is used to give a connection of internet to our systems. This works on the basis of modulation and demodulation. So this is a basically modulation and demodulation device. So it was invented in 1962 in America, that means US, and it was commercially made available first over there. Okay, now coming to the next page, we have some more of them. The word robot, the one, the mechanical human being, we can say, the machine that can do works like human beings, invented by, this was first used by chess playwright Karel Čapek in his play RUR. In the chess word for forced labor, it is the chess word for forced labor, that means someone who is forced to do something, someone who is forced to follow the orders of something. This is the basis how robots are made, and this is what robots are. Robots are something that are forced to follow the instructions that are given by human beings. They work on this basis. His play, first performed in 1921, presents a situation where robots initially provide many benefits but gradually led to unrest and unemployment. So this was in his play. This was the play of Karel Čapek. And in that play, there was a situation which was presented where robots were initially provided many benefits, but they led to the unrest and unemployment. Why? Because everything will be done by the robots in this era. What will human beings do? Okay, so if everything is machinery based, if everything is done by machines, what will us do? So this led to the unemployment. What? The robots. We have one robot, exactly don't remember its name. I think it's Sophia. You can search it out on YouTube. That's a human robot, and it has all the artificial intelligence features in it. It can answer to most of the queries that are put up by human beings. This robot, this basically belongs to US, I guess, and it visited IIT Bombay, the college, and there the students had a talk with the robot, and you can just watch that on over YouTube video. Next we come to next invention, which was in 1944. Wilhelm Kolb invented the kidney dialysis machine. So those patients whose kidney stops working, when both of the kidneys fails, so body is not able to remove the bad material from the body. So when the kidney fails, basically dialysis machine performs the work of the kidneys. Okay, so the first dialysis machine was invented in 1944 by Wilhelm Kolb. Okay, you need to remember this. This is the picture of the machine. Next we have in 1953, David Warren invented the flight data recorder, also called the black box. So this is a black box, but that means all the data was recorded in the flight, and it is a black box because whatever was taking place inside it was not visible to everyone. So this is why it was known as black box. So this was invented by David Warren in the year 1953. Next we have in 1979 the first commercial cellular telephone system began operation in Tokyo. So the first cellular, these telephones, I do remember my father had this phone, and this was the first wireless. Actually, it had one antenna on top of it. It seemed to be wireless. Before this, there were wired phones that were used. You must have seen those with the wires attached at your place. So this was basically first commercial cellular telephone, and this started in Tokyo. You must be knowing that Japan has always been very forward in technology. So the first trains and the telephone systems, they have developed very fast in Tokyo. So it was in 1979 that first cellular telephone was invented. It was actually was commercially used. Now in 1995, DVD, that means digital video disc, was invented. DVDs are used to store the material, the system material, the material that we have in our computers, in our laptops. These were used, these are still used. Okay, so DVDs, the full form of DVD is digital video disc. That means we can store the videos digitally. How it is stored? The data that we have in our systems is in form of bits and bytes. The way we have our data outside in the materialistic world, we have the data inside our systems also, and that data in the form of bits and bytes is stored on the disk in a rotating form. Okay, and that data can be retrieved from those disks. Next we have in 1940, Peter Goldmark invented the modern color television system. So the modern color television system, earlier there were black and white televisions with the shutter doors, and those that were initially made, they were larger in size. Now we have the compact systems, we have LEDs. So the first modern color television system was invented by Peter Goldmark, okay, in the year 1940. In 1950, Diners, the first credit card, was invented by Ralph Schneider. So Ralph Schneider invented first credit card in 1950. See, we are using credit cards right now. We were not knowing about them the time we got independence. So in 1947, around this we got independence, and see, after just 3 years these cards were in use. But in our country, obviously the technology reached too late. So the credit cards, now we are very much used to using these credit cards and debit cards, but earlier we were not used to such facilities. Next, in 1967, first ATM came into being. So in first ATM, the ATM machines that we use to withdraw monies, to check the balance in our accounts, that are associated with all the banks today. You all have seen them in the marketplace, with the banks. Okay, outside the banks there are so many ATM machines, but earlier this facility was not available, so people used to go to the banks and stand in long lines to take out, to withdraw their money. Now they can do it in very less time. So what is the full form of ATM? Automatic teller machine is the full form of ATM. Next we have in 1985, the Windows operating system was created by Microsoft. So Microsoft is basically an IT firm, IT industry. So it was Microsoft who invented the operating system Windows. Operating systems are basically the souls of computers that help the system to operate, and these, we have so many operating systems like Linux and Unix and others. So this is the logo of Windows operating system. It was first introduced in 1985. Later on it keeps on changing the versions. It keeps on actually adding up other features to the same operating system and name it differently. Like we have Windows 10 in use these days. I'm still using Windows 7 though in my system. So these are different versions that are available. Next, we have these tidbits. Earl Silas Taper, a New Hampshire in USA plastic innovator, invented Tupperware plastic containers with airtight lids in 1947. He introduced the concept of Tupperware parties, a unique way of marketing the products directly to homemakers. So, we all, I don't know, you have heard it or not. Tupperware is a brand name for the plastic containers. There are bottles and tiffins and so many other containers available by the Tupperware. It is considered to be one of the most um good brands in the plastic use. Okay, so this was um, Earl Silas Taper. Okay, who invented? He belongs to USA. He invented the Tupperware. So it is basically he actually deals with the plastic containers with which have airtight lids. So it became popular because of the airtight lids. Many of the tiffin systems were purchased, and it's since 1947. These days also it is in use. So this was the he also introduced the concept of Tupperware parties, which is a unique way of marketing the products directly to the homemakers, to the ladies in house. This was a good facility provided by Tupperware. So these are all the 20th century inventions. Just go through both the pages, read them. There's no exercise part though given. So we'll just conduct some quiz or something related to them. You just need to remember the years and all the things associated. If you have any doubt, you can ask your concerned teacher, or you can leave in the comment section, the comment box. Thank you.